What you doing? Huh? I'm confused.
In Sacramento, California, home for the Kings in an interconference basketball game here. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And take a look at the Pacers. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Here's Williams. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And he's good on the three ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That one goes. Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Indiana moving the ball around. The three from Tatum. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Sacramento. And stolen by Tatum. And finished off by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Valanciunas. It doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 5.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Here's Mathurin, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
From deep. Kept alive by Sacramento. Valanciunas, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Tatum. Tries from 16. Mathurin. Offensive rebound. Williams. From deep. Outside for Halliburton. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Mathurin's got his second basket.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
And Hield slams it home.
Well, Mr. Hield deciding to show you he's got a little athletic ability. How about that finish?
Latrey. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Murray. To the paint. Halliburton with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And there it is for him.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
18 feet out. Here's Mathurin. Here's Williams. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Tatum. Here's Traoré. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Traoré. Here's Williams. Goes back up. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Traore. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Another shot. Here's Tatum. Goes up again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. On the wing, Heel. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Pacers, 19. Please give a big round of applause for your team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Pass to Reddish. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here is Williams, defended by Young. There's Miller with the three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Hands it from downtown. Reddish has got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Adams' shot is off.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Reddish's shot is good.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
From past the arc, Sacramento grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The three from Poole. Miller outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Miller's got his first basket of the night.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
White looking around. Jacks up a three. And another three for Sacramento.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Miller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
They set the screen from the arc. That shot missing, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Miller outside, pass to Poole. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Reddish. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
So both teams changing it up here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 5. Pass to Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Mathurin.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. There's a good screen. That one falls. Fox has got 8 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. And has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Fox. For the 3. Offensive rebound. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Indiana moving the ball around. From deep 3-point range. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Kings leading now by 6. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And it's in there. And the Kings lead by 9.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Halliburton for 3. Here's Sacramento. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
From downtown, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kings leading now by 8. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 16.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Kings do their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Some changes for Indiana. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Sacramento leading by 12. Fox looking it over. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Takes a 3. No good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mathurin. 13 points in the game. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Valanciunas. And that one is hammered home.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Halliburton hits them both. Kings leading now by 12. Pass to Reddish. Down low. Out to the right wing. Here's Traoré. Guarded by Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Into the lane. Power down with both hands.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Bucket is good. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. No free throws, good from Reddish. Pacers trail by 14. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Murray. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. And here are the Pacers now. A 12-point game. To the right side. Here's Miller. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So they foul intentionally.
14 foul. Substitution for your Kings.
Now, here's Poole. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Indiana, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Knocked loose. Sacramento leading by 10. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Reddish's shot is good. Reddish has got 16.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Reddish. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Shots good by Miller. 1:37 left in the third. White with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Poole with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Adams. Out to Miller. Clock is at 3. With 1 on the clock. And Adams with the slam.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Reed with it. Back to White. And here's Reddish. 19 points in the game. Puts the move on. And Reddish with the slam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Going inside. And Poole gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Reddish. Inside. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his first bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Miller, no up.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Kings on top, up by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Halliburton. Over to the wing. Here's Traoré. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Back to Fox. Halliburton with the steal. Fires the 3. No good there. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Back to Fox. Spins. Pass to Murray. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Tatum bats for 2. Rebound by the Kings.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
From deep. The Pacers getting another chance here. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Indiana on D. Down by 12.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
And one thing Williams has a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And here are the Kings now. Outside, Fox. Nice move. And it's... Fox with the jam.
Well, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Tatum a screen. Tatum on the wing. And now the Kings fast break. Healed with the bucket. And the Kings lead by 13.
Well, Buddy Hield, opportunistic in transition, an opportunity to show you I've got some speed.
They get it back. Halliburton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuffed.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Fox inside the one. Cans the shot from the wing. Fox has got 20. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And really deep three that time. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pacers.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Back to Valanciunas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Shot clock at 5. The turnaround. And it's off the back rim. No good. The three from Tatum. No good that time. Sacramento leading by 13. Now Fox. Outside for Murray. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton for three. Here's Mathurin. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Shoots it. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Gets an open look and hits. He has 35.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And it's Indiana's ball. 15-point game. Here's Traore. Out left to the wing. Lets the three fly. Mathurin, good.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Puts up a three. That shot, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Halliburton for three. Rebound by the Kings.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be the Hornets off the tip. From deep, Johnson. That's the three to fall. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams. With some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Outside for Porter. Drives to the hoop. Outside Hunter. Pass to Porter. Tries again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's good from Porter. Porter hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Back to Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Here's Hunter. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And a missed layup.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Drills it from deep.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
From deep, Johnson. Valanciunas with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's Fox. And he drives in. And they get it back. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To the middle. And it's Wiseman missing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now here's Fox. From behind the arc. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. Always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
The Hornets making a switch here. And the Hornets with possession here. And here's Porter outside. They get the rebound. Here's Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. That shot off. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Fox right side. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Let's give a huge hand to your Honeybee.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Sacramento ball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Porter. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Porter with the steal. Back to Porter. Oh, gets you some.
Show us some power.
And a big-time jam right there.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Fox with the ball. Now Porter defending. And it's Fox with the jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Porter gets the bucket.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Pass to Wiseman. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8. 13 feet out. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here's Porter outside. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? 10 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Rebound by the Kings. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Murray. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Timeout called. The Kings.
Your Hornets use dance team. How about it, fans? One more cheer. Here rolls Finger.
Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Basketball.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 6-point game. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Kings on top, up 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
19. Here are your Hornets.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
To the inside.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Charlotte trailing. LeVert up top. On the take. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And Reddish gets it to go.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's LeVert. It's Wiggins on the wing. It's stolen away. The 17-footer. And another basket for Sacramento.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside Johnson. LeVert outside. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the 3. LeVert's got 7 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's LeVert. He's got 7. Here's Reddish. He takes it in. Rips it home off a terrific move.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Timeout call, the Hornets. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. Here's Wiggins. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here are the Kings now. They lead by 11. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
LeVert outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
Good on the second one. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
LeVert outside.
And what you love is every year, Caris LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him. Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
It just feels like there are nights where Karis LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And they recover it. Here's Dedmon. Kept alive by Charlotte. Craig, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
White with it. Picked up by Craig. Here's Reddish. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. Second chance shot. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the two. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the four.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Reddish. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first free throw is good.
And the third.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
And the third team foul.
Wiggins outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now here's Reddish. White with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's in there. And the Kings lead by 17.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Kings.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Kings on top, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Fox goes in. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
Here's Charlotte, trailing by 19. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Porter. On the wing, Porter. To the paint. Here's Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Counted from distance. Wiseman's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Porter. 7 points in the game. Pass to Covington. Back to Porter. Let's go with a three. It's stolen by Fox. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And he dunks it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
A difficult situation for Charlotte. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. On the wing, Porter. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Second chance effort, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Fox. The shot's good. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Timeout.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right
now. Now Porter. He has 7. Pass to Wiseman. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Wiseman's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
The drive by Porter. Valanciunas with a rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Fox. 14 points for him. Outside heel. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Fox outside. There's the three. Hits the trifecta. 23 points in the game.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Inside. It's stolen by Fox. Murray's shot is good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Charlotte.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Covington. Yes, it's good.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Timeout called. The Kings. Wiseman with a steal. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. And the third team foul.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Kings basketball.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter here. Outside Reddish. Down low. Here's Reed. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Reed's got his third bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Woo! Putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Porter gets the bucket.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
That free throw, no good.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
Outside Hunter with 1 on the clock. And so it's Sacramento feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
67. Your Hornets, you dance team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Charlotte with it. Outside Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Porter outside. Not going to go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Fox outside. And that one is hammered home.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And here's Johnson. Here's Porter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside heel. For three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
3-on-3.
Well, now they're demoralized, guys. A careless play to turn it over and then slow to get back on defense.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Porter pulls it in. Left side Johnson. Launches it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Fox. Buries it down low. Give him 31 now.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Johnson. And he lays it up and in.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets.
That's good from Porter.
Porter Jr. 2 shots.
Porter hits them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here's Fox. From the arc. No luck on that one.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are, we can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Jacks up a three. That shot missing. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from three. 37 points for him.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Wiseman with it. No good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Spins. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And here's Porter outside. On target from range. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Wiseman. Stolen by Valanciunas.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. LeVert outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Heals from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Kings.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
This will mark their 13th win of the year.